My name is John Driscoll. I'm the director of the American Language Program, which is one of the international programs here on campus run out of the Division of Continuing and International Education. Well, I think we get probably about 1,200 a year. Well, everybody's accepted. It's a non-degree program. So if you have a high school education, as almost everybody who applies does, there's no reason why we wouldn't accept you. The exception to that would be the pre-MBA program and other programs which are preparing for specific degrees. Then, of course, we run the application by the admissions office, and if they don't accept them, then we don't, because we don't want to take them if they're not going to get into the university. Well, it depends on the student. We do get a lot of students who transfer here, actually, from other schools in the States. Mostly, though, people go to an agent in their country and talk to an agent, or a family member knows the school, maybe they studied here, or they just find it on their own on the internet, or maybe they meet one of our representatives at a recruitment fair in their country. There's a number of different ways they can start the process. And then they have to apply, they have to go through all the processes to get the visa, they have to get an admissions letter from us, and they have to show they have enough money in the bank to pay for their study here, and convince the visa officer in an interview that they're a serious student, that they have enough money, and that they will go back to their country when they finish studying. And after that happens, then they can get the visa and come. And as you know, we have a quarter system, so people are pretty much coming all the time, every quarter.
Yeah, it didn't take long for me to get used to the university and the different teaching methods. It was it kind of reminded me of high school back home, so the teaching methods were pretty similar to something I was used to. I was living on campus, but I ended up moving to Berkeley.
Every year. To all of the programs that we have, probably total applications is probably around 1,500. I think the ratio of acceptances for undergraduates is higher than graduates, and we have an ALP program, and so the ratios are even higher there, so you'd have to say probably 50–60% of the total. We have a large number of students that are students who start in the American Language Program and then enter the university. That's probably half of the number of students that eventually end up in courses of study.
I think iHouse and ALP program helped me a lot because I was nervous to speak English, but there are so many international students in ALP and iHouse, so I can adapt to speak English with them. I think my view changed a lot because American culture is very different from Japanese culture, and then I learned how important I express my opinion in class or on many occasions. Yeah, my native friends are very patient to listen my English, so I can talk with them, and then they taught me American culture, and then I share my culture.
I really like to have a lot of people around, and at the International House you have so many people around all the time, so adapting has been very fun, and I didn't find it so complicated. International House is located in the outside of campus, but very close, so it's a close walk up to campus. There's several groups of people at the International House, but I have a couple of friends from Sweden that I spend a lot of time with. In addition to that, I spend a lot of time with my classmates who are mostly Koreans.
Okay.
That's for the students, yeah. And that's good to show them the words. Any other questions before you start?
How do we decide without them knowing?
You know,
And I'm not sure that that's an accurate Oh, really?